Have you noticed that your engagement, your comments, and maybe even your reach on your Facebook timeline seems to have gone? Yeah, I know, me too. And unless you're living under a rock, you probably saw the Facebook Super Bowl commercial that talked all about Facebook groups. And I am going to tell you why, if you do not already have a Facebook group community, you are going to want to start creating one today. And I'm going to show you how. So if you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Lindsay Sewell and I help you, the busy entrepreneur, to stand out online, to stop struggling in your online business, attract your ideal customers to you, and unlock your full potential so that you can have the business and the life that you dream of. And today, we're gonna be talking all about creating a community on Facebook. Because as I mentioned, Facebook appears to be moving further and further away from the timeline and more into videos, into stories, and especially putting an emphasis on community on their platform. And where do you find a community? Well, you find it inside a Facebook group. It is a great way for you to gather all of the people who have the same interests that you do, to build that know, like, and trust factor, to find your ideal clients, your ideal customers, and to generate warm leads, build prospects, and create sales. So if you don't have a Facebook community right now, I'm gonna help you get one started. But there's a couple things that you wanna make sure you are putting into place before you get your Facebook group started and before you start inviting people, so that your new leads, your new customers, your new prospects, your new community knows exactly what to expect when they join and what the ground rules are, and they're going to start off being engaged, active, and excited to be part of your community right away and know exactly what their role is in your Facebook group. So let's head on over to Facebook and I'm going to show you exactly how to create the group from scratch and what the key items are that every group should have if you want to make this a thriving Facebook community. And if you like this kind of content, if you like these kind of tutorials and this kind of information on how to build an online business using social media, make sure you hit the bell notification and subscribe so you never miss a new video. And by chance, if you want to join our community, you can go ahead and click the first link in the description. We hope to see you inside there in the Online Marketing Made Fun community, where we cultivate relationships and teach you additional social media marketing skills. So let's head over and I am going to show you how to create a community of your own. So here we are over on my Facebook home screen, and this is where you are going to go to set up a group. So if you head over to the Explorer on the left-hand side of your screen and click on the Group tab, you will be taken to the screen where you can create a new group. When you click on the button Create Group, you will get to set up your own personal Facebook group. So while you're setting up your group, you are going to create a name. So Lindsay's New Group. I would suggest that when you create an actual name for your group, it is something that explains what benefits people are going to see in the group or what experience they can expect to have in the group. At the end of this video, I'll show you the group that I currently have for my business is all around online marketing. And so people know that when they come to that group called Online Marketing Made Fun, that I am going to give them strategies and tips on how to build a business on social media that is fun, enjoyable, and leveraged. So you get to select the privacy of the group. A public group is where anyone can see who's in the group and what they post, and a private group is where only members can see what's in the group. I suggest that unless you're doing something buy, sell, and trade, you have a private group. Otherwise, there's no reason for people to join your group. And I like to make the group visible so that anyone can find the group and then you can decide whether or not they should become a member. And if you want easy access to this group, I would suggest pinning it to your shortcuts. It will show up then left-hand side of your screen. To create a group, we need to at least invite somebody to our group. So I am inviting myself to start with so that we can create this. Now that your group is officially set up, you're going to want to put some information in here before you start inviting people. So I highly suggest that you personalize your group with a cover photo. You know how to create one of these cover photos. There's an easy free way. You can go over to canva.com and you can actually click on the templates button and type in Facebook covers. So Facebook covers will give you already sized appropriate photos and graphics that you can customize to your group. So you'll just click on these and edit these photos with the information and the images that you want on your cover for your group. But if you feel like this is out of your realm of skills and you're not techie at all, I've got you covered. You can head on over to Fiverr.com. I simply went over there, typed in Facebook cover, and as you can see, there are plenty of people over here on Fiverr that are willing to create Facebook covers for you for very reasonably priced, starting even as low as $5. So once you have your group photo cover created, you're just going to go ahead and click this upload photo button, and you will be able to upload your new cover to your group. So I'm just going to grab one from one of my other groups that I have and add that in here now. So you can see when you have a cover that is sized appropriately, it stands out really nice on your group, and it explains to people a little bit more about what they can expect inside of your community. So now let's head over to the More button in your group and edit the group settings for your specific group. So under group name, this is where you are going to name your group. You're going to brand it so people who are coming to your group know exactly what to expect from it, and choose wisely because Facebook will only allow you to change this group name every 28 days. Now, there are group types that you can use. So for instance, if you want to have a group that is for buy and sell or for jobs, you can do that. I tend to see a lot of the groups that I participate in line as social learning, because this allows you to have a units tab over on the left-hand side of your group where you can organize videos and posts and files so that they're easily accessible to your group members and they don't get lost in the group feed. I highly suggest you have a description here which explains what it is that you deliver inside of the group and possibly any group rules. For instance, if you are running a group of entrepreneurs like I do, and you don't want people to be soliciting or prospecting other members in the group, you can explain that right here in the description. If you are setting up a group that's for buy, sell, or trade, or a local garage sale or yard sale type group, you may want to add a location, and you can add tags to your group that help people find it. For instance, if it's a group around sporting or a group around, animals, horses, dogs, or network marketing or entrepreneurship, you can add those tags here so that people will find your group when they're searching for groups on Facebook. If you have a business page, I highly suggest that you link your business page to your account as well. In case you were ever locked out of your personal profile, you would be able to access your group through your business page. And you can create a new linked page if you don't already have an existing business page. You can choose the color theme that you want for your group, and you can customize the address for your group. I highly suggest taking this step because you can see right now that this group's URL is Facebook/groups/ a long string string of numbers. That is my group's name. However, before you have 5,000 members, you are actually able to type in what you want this group to be. So for instance, I can type in Lindsay's new group, which is the title of this current group. And it's very easy now for someone to type in Facebook/groups/Lindsay's new group versus that long string of numbers that you saw up in the URL. And you're going to want to do this right away, because if your group grows rapidly and gets to over 5,000 members, you are not able to customize that address. Now, we already set up the privacy setting originally when we created the group, but I'm going to explain to you a little bit more about these group settings. The private means that only members who are in the group can see what's going on inside there. And public means anyone can see the posts and who's inside the group. So unless you're doing a garage sale or something, you're probably not going to want to have a public group. Now, here's a difference that you want to be aware of: visible group versus hidden groups. So with a visible group, people can find the group online, but if it's private, they can't see who's inside of it or what those people are posting. If the group is hidden, people are not able to search for and find the group. They'll have to be invited by a group member. So I tend to make my groups private, but visible so that people can find them and join. And then you also will want to make a decision on the membership approval. Do you only want the admins and the moderators of the group to be able to approve members, or do you want anyone to approve members? Do you want to ask questions when people are joining the group? This is something that I highly suggest as well, because it gives you information about your new members and what they're looking for inside of this group. So some of the questions that I tend to ask people is, how did they come across this group? How did they find this group? You know, was it through a Facebook post? Was it through personal invite? Was it through YouTube? This allows me to figure out what social media platforms are bringing new members into my community. So maybe you want to ask your members that. Maybe you want to ask your members what their biggest struggle or challenge is around what your group does to help solve those problems. So if it is an entrepreneur group, what are your biggest struggles around building your online business? If it is a group that is more designed for, animal care, maybe you ask people, what are your biggest challenges with your dogs? Or if it's a parenting group, you can ask questions so you know what kind of content to put together that will benefit your group. And then the third question that I always recommend people ask is whether or not the group member wants to be added to your email list. So you can offer them a lead magnet in exchange for their email address and give them the opportunity to connect with you further outside of your Facebook group. So once your group is put together, I highly suggest that you go ahead and populate the group with some original posts before you start inviting new members. So here is an example of my actual group, Online Marketing Made Fun. So this is a group designed for online marketers and entrepreneurs who are building a business on social media. Right now, my cover photo says Content to Profits Breakthrough because I'm in the middle of a content challenge with my group. I'm running a challenge inside this group to help my business builders who had mentioned to me in a poll inside this community that they are struggling with content creation. So you can see that that is what I am using this group to do, is to serve my audience and to give them content and information that can help them build their business. But one of the things I think that you should set up before you ever even invite new members to your group is an announcements post. So you'll go ahead and you will create a post inside your group. And I suggest that this post is a video. I have two posts right now. One to encourage people to check out the Content to Profits Breakthrough. But on a regular basis, my announcement post is a video that welcomes people to the community and explains to them what they should do first. You don't want people to come into your group and have no idea what they're doing there, what's going on, and to get lost and just turn around and leave the group. So I highly suggest you create a short video. This one is only a few minutes long, 4 minutes long, that explains to them the rules of the community, what to do first, how to navigate the group, and then I suggest you have an opportunity for them to take the next step with you. Either a lead magnet that you can offer them, an invitation to join your email list, or in my example, because I am a online marketing business coach and a life coach, I am inviting people to schedule a breakthrough session, which is a one-on-one short complimentary coaching session with me. So use this post, create the video, pre-record the video, post it inside your group, and then you'll go to the 3 dots over here after you've posted it inside the group, and you will be able to add this as a pinned announcement so that every single time a new member joins the group, so this one is an announcement already. If it wasn't, you would see that it would say add announcement. So every single time a new member is joining my group, this is the first post that they will see when they come into the group. Now, once you do start inviting new members to your group and your community is growing, I suggest that you also welcome your new members every single week. So in my community, Online Marketing Made Fun, we welcome new members every Monday. We give them a digital gift just for joining the community. And it's just nice to recognize the people that have been decided to spend time with you. So I hope this video was valuable to you in getting your Facebook community set up. And if you'd like to join our community, go ahead and click the link below to join the Online Marketing Made Fun community. I hope to see you inside there soon, and I'll see you in our next video.